Hey, it's your boy Savi. If you're like a lot of people right now, you're seeing articles pop up about people selling Pokemon cards for a buttload of money. Or maybe you're just seeing an influx of cards in a social media feed. So the big question is, what's the deal with Pokemon cards? Well, the Pokemon franchise has produced 122 games from mainline games, side games, and spin-offs. Those have created 890 unique creatures since the 90s. In turn, 23 movies, live action film, and over 1,000 episodes of an ongoing anime. On top of all that, each Pokemon has a Pokedex number, Bellsprout being 69, a unique Pokedex description that varies from media to media, an example being Kadabra from Fire that states, "It happened one morning. A boy with extrasensory powers awoke in bed, transformed into Kadabra." So people just fucking turn into Pokemon. Each Pokemon has its in-game cry, an anime cry, as well as its own classification, such as Pikachu being the mouse Pokemon, or Celebi being the time travel Pokemon. What's the point of all this information? It's to show that Pokemon has something for everyone, whether it be a show, cards, games, merch, or just Pokemon themselves. Okay. Now that we know what a Pokemon is, what the fuck is a TCG? To start, for the 5 of you out there that don't know what I'm gonna talk about, or who even fucking cares, let me explain. The PTCG, or the Pokemon TCG, is a trading card game based on the Pokemon franchise. Easy, right? Now what do I do with the cards? Besides collecting these cards and placing them in binders or top loaders for safekeeping, you can play a very simple learned card game that allows up to 2 players with a deck size of 60. The common way to win is to draw all 6 of your prize cards, or your opponent has no Pokemon to play, or cards to draw. The original US publishers, Wizards of the Coast, used to hold tournaments, but since 2003 the Pokemon Company took over and have held a World Championship tournament every year since. The leagues are divided by age group, junior, senior, masters. These events only allow certain sets to be played, such as 2019 allowed Sun and Moon, and any expansion released afterwards, such as Unbroken Bonds or Unified Minds. At TCG World, first prize won $25,000, second got $15,000. These events even have their own one-of-a-kind cards. Unfortunately, the tournament has been cancelled until 2022 due to the pandemic. I am not an expert when it comes to this game. I play occasionally for fun. I can't tell you what works best, but I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in more. You can always play with your own rules and adjust them as needed. The other aspect of the TCG is to collect. Modern hype is collecting, and to see how valuable these cards can be. These cards can be worth as little as $2 to thousands of dollars. As someone who's been a long time Pokemon fan, I naturally had cards. I had a Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance with Pokemon games. I even had a birthday party that was Pokemon themed. I spent countless hours watching the anime. I sang that damn theme song like it was life or death. Misty was one of my first crushes. Brock said it's okay to be a simp. Just like Pikachu to Ash, Pokemon was my companion in life for a long time. But when it came to the TCG itself, in my youth, it was another thing to add in my life. I maybe had a binder or 2 full of cards, but they were very underappreciated and mistreated because the games and the anime fulfilled that one for me easily. Just like those GameCube games you sold at GameStop, you didn't realize they would be valuable later in life. That binder became lost at time and hasn't been seen since. Now starting in 2020 is where my reconnection for the cards started. I've been wanting to recollect Pokemon cards as I did briefly when I was younger. The main reason I started is that I found out my girlfriend has never collected before. It was the perfect excuse to re-explore the cards. There's a certain feeling that comes with opening a fresh booster pack. The sound of the crinkling of the plastic, the weight of the pack, deciding whether or not to use scissors or just use your teeth to open it, unless you can open it with your hands, for some reason I can't do. Anxiously shuffling through the cards hoping you see something you've been wanting for, whether it be an Evolution, GX, V, VMAX, Holo, Trainer card, or just your favorite Pokemon. There's an amazing thrill that comes with collecting cards. This rush can be comparable to opening loot boxes in Overwatch. You can get a voice line or a spray for a character you don't use. Yet when you finally pull that legendary skin you've been wanting, it makes it worthwhile. It's the same as a lotto scratcher and winning 5, 10, or even $100. It's the exact thrill that keeps bringing you back for more, the rush of dopamine. As an adult, I still love Pokemon, but I found a new appreciation for the TCG that I share with my girlfriend. It is like no other. But honestly, organizing and sorting all the cards we pull is something I can deal without. It's a whole process of its own. If you're a first-time collector, or someone like me who is exploring an old hobby and needs a refresher, keep in mind that knowledge is key. If you're expecting to pull super rare cards from random packs without any knowledge,
you're gonna have a bad time.
Don't get me wrong, I want those rare cards, but a lot of these common cards have amazing art. They're very underappreciated because they aren't worth anything or rare. It can be overwhelming on what to grab. There are all sorts of things from theme decks, tins, booster packs, elite trainer boxes, V boxes, battle boxes, trainer kits, and even booster boxes. It's a lot to take in. Yet, it should be obvious, booster packs, booster packs. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with theme decks or anything that comes pre-built. You can obtain cards to fill holes for missing evolutions, get more energy, or even trainer cards to help play. But a lot of the thrill comes from what I described earlier in booster packs. Let's say you're looking for a particular card, such as Secret Rare B Trainer card. You won't find them in Deem decks or trainer kits as stated before, because those are predetermined. You need to make sure that you're buying the set that has the card you're looking for. So B will be in Sword and Shield, Vivid Voltage, and no other set. If none of that matters to you and you just want cards, go for it. You will more than likely find a card you like whether it's rare or not. Now you're curious about what sets have valuable cards or how to determine what's in sets. There's a few options for that. Dawn Glare will tell you the average price of cards based on the sets they come from. Just select the set or multiple sets and it'll show you the value of the cards in those sets. For example, select Unbroken Bonds. The most valuable card is a Tag Team Reshiram and Charizard, Secret Rare valuing at 250. If you were to click on the image, it'll redirect you to TCG Player. Now, TCG Player allows you to purchase said card at different prices. Those prices depend on the quality card from damage, heavily played, moderately played, lightly played to near mint. The next option is an app you can download called Poke Collector. This app is my favorite since it categorizes by sets and what's in those sets. It's really streamlined. It allows you to keep track of what cards you own, how many cards in a set, how many secrets, the release date, and the percentage of cards you own. If you were to select a card like Secret Rare B in Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage, it'll show you the average price of the card from TCG Player, eBay, and Amazon. It makes the whole process a lot easier than anything else. If you're like everyone else right now, you can't find any packs. All I need to say is wait. Don't buy overpriced cards, packs, or boxes. If the price are reasonable, go for it, but don't spend your hard-earned money on something that's 100 times more expensive than usual. There's nothing wrong with buying packs or cards from others since certain sets are challenging to come by nowadays. Be smart and do your homework so you aren't ripped off. Also, selling cards and packs you don't want is cool, but don't be a fucking scalper and ruin everyone's experience. At least leave some for others so everyone has a fair chance. An example of this is the 25th anniversary McDonald's cards being outrageously overpriced by people trying to make a quick buck. On the bright side, Play Pokemon has tweeted out that they'll be manufacturing more cards soon. I know it sucks not getting what you're looking for right away, but stores will restock eventually. For those looking for sets out of print, I believe in you. With all that being said, why do I care? What's been the point of this video? Honestly, I just wanted to share what knowledge I had on this topic. It's not the most expert, and I might have missed something. I just really hope this helps people out not be so overwhelmed or intimidated by the TCG. I'm sure like me, there are others who are more than welcome to help out. All are welcomed. I've grown to appreciate these cards more than just paper and fancy gloss on them. These cards have so much passion in them. The art can be on a whole nother level. Some can tell a story in a few cards, others have different art style like being made of yarn or clay. Some look dynamic and powerful. But most, if not all, feel like the Pokemon are represented very well in their art. I love Pokemon, and will continue to do so. Pokemon has created so many fond memories for me in my life. An example being the 2015 Pokemon Symphony I attended with my girlfriend. Hey, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. This has been your boy Savi.